Welcome back to the Same Ship Different Day. Welcome back to the Coral Princess, and it's time for an update on the Princess Cruises fleet. That's better. It's not the best having to wear this all day every day, I can tell you that. Wearing it's like a Darth Vader convention. When we take it off, it's like the Rudolph convention. You can see, likes to leave a mark. Anyway, welcome back once again. I'm finally back to you with an update on what's going on in the Princess Cruises fleet, including what's going to happen here on the Coral. I am back to work. The quarantine has finished on board the Coral Princess, and we are more or less back to full operation. Certainly as a bridge team, at least. But I'll be updating you on that later. First, let's start with what the plan is for the Princess Cruises fleet, at least what the plan was at the time. And for this, I think you've heard me talk enough, so I'm going to hand it over to the captain.
So the East Coast fleet of Holland America Group ships, including Hull, continue to do a transship of the crew in between the ships as per Phase 1 plan. Once the crew transfer is completed, the Regal Princess will sail across Atlantic towards the British port of Southampton and then to Rotterdam to debark the all-European crew. Crown Princess and Island Princess will head southeast actually, and after a short stop at the San Martin to refuel, they will be sailing towards South Africa and then to Manila. If situation improve in India, they may divert and stop at the Chennai or Cochin to disembark Indian crew, but this is still not being confirmed. The Caribbean Princess will be ferrying crew to Caribbean ports and then to South America. Sun Princess, Sea Princess, Majestic and Sapphire Princess are at the quarantine anchorage just outside Manila in Philippines. They are waiting permission from the local authorities to start disembarking Philippine teammates. Ruby Princess has left Australia and now heading towards Manila. Golden Princess is in Malaysia alongside in Port Klang. Diamond Princess still in Japan. Star Princess and Pacific Princess of the West Coast awaiting further decision of their disposition. So that's it from my side for today. Stay safe, everyone. The captain. So Sky Princess will be for Europeans, Emerald Princess for US and Canadians, and Caribbean Princess for Latin Americans. We are working through those efforts now, and we'll update you about your specific transfer when we have those details.
Okay, so that's a rundown basically on what the plan is, or what the plan was at the time for the fleet, including the East Coast and other ships around the world. You may be wondering, of course, what is the plan for the Coral? So the original plan for the Coral was for us to be the ship going to Asia for Phase 2 of the repatriation process. This trip was going to take around about 45 days, so we would have arrived eventually in Manila approximately mid-June, having stopped off in South Africa, Namibia, and India, Singapore, and eventually getting to Manila. So that was the plan until yesterday morning, at which point, as we've got used to, there was a change of plan, and it was decided that due to the length of time it was going to take to finish off the sanitization process on board the Coral, to swap the ships with the Emerald. So Emerald is now heading, or the plan is for the Emerald at least, to head to Asia, so we'll be disembarking some of our crew to them, and for the Coral Princess to stay here as the base for the East Coast ships and for the Americans and Canadians, if we have any that need to remain in the area. So that is the plan for the Coral. So right now we are in the Bahamas, Great Isaac anchorage, where the majority of the Princess Cruises fleet have been an anchor for the past few weeks. Now today quite a few have left. I did get that shot this morning before they did so. And what's happened today is we've started to transfer our crew from the Coral over to the Sky Princess, and we'll be continuing by doing another crew transfer to the Caribbean, and then on to, as well to the Emerald, ready for those ships to head off to both South America and Asia. The Sky Princess, along with several Holland America ships, is now heading for Europe with those crew members that are from that area, apart from those of course of others which are essential crew. So it remains to be seen when exactly we're going to be able to complete this. The weather has deteriorated slightly, so we are going to be delaying until tomorrow for the transfer to the Caribbean Princess, and then probably going to be a couple of days before we can complete our transfer to the Emerald, at which point we will be the last ship left in this area for Princess Cruises, and so it will be interesting to see what plans there are for us, but for the time being we don't know. So right now we're waiting for a clearance from CDC to lower our level so I can stop wearing that face mask, and we will take it from there. So when we were in Port Lauderdale yesterday, we did manage to disembark 4 of our guests that we still had on board of the 13 that were left. We have been able to disembark a few more today that are going off to Europe, so they're on the Sky Princess and went along with just under 100 crew members as well. So we are slowly getting the numbers down on board. Probably by the end of this process we're probably going to have around about 200 to 300 crew left on board, as long as everything continues to go smoothly. And then we were going to be in a position where we will be waiting for borders to reopen, for the CDC to clear us, and for new plans to come from board the Coral Princess. I'll try to keep you updated. Thanks for checking in and seeing what's going on with the fleet. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you next time.